Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Allie and I do plan with me videos in my Erin Condren vertical life planner. So today we are going to be planning out week 3 of 2026. And I am using a PlannerKate kit. I have mini kit 803, the sampler sheet. And I also have a couple of add-ons. I have the appointment label add-ons and the hourly strip headers. So yes, that is what we will be using. And as you can see, I did already put the dates in for this week. Let's get started. It's crazy to think that we are already entering the middle of January. So yeah, how has everybody's new year been going? Crazy as ever in the US. This kit is so like neutral and beautiful, but it also has like little winter elements to it, like these little winter berries. They are so cute. I did not do this last week, but I am going to put this extra washi strip right here where my weekend banner will go. So let's put that there. All right, so that is in. Let's see. Let's do, we can go ahead and put this in. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's put it up here. I like that. No, I don't. We could put it right here. Let's try that. I probably should have moved the washi up a little bit higher, which is what I did last week, I think. Let's check. No, I didn't. Okay, well, there you have it. Maybe the following week I will try to move the washi up a little bit higher just to experiment. Okay. Date headers are in. I am going to actually use these little flags to mark my kids' special classes. So I will do that and I will be right back. Okay, now that we are done with that, let's move on to our sidebar. So actually I think I do want to do this again where I use the washi strip down here. I like the look of that. I hope everybody's new year has gone off on a good note. I will be completely honest. We got news yesterday that we noticed yesterday that our AC unit and our furnace is not working. So, love that for us. We had an estimate done last night. And, yeah, it is, as you can imagine, it is not going to be a cheap fix. So that's something that we get to worry about and deal with to start the year off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, not fun at all. Home ownership is not fun in my opinion. I will be completely honest. I do not enjoy owning a home. I think I would much rather rent if I'm being completely honest. Okay, dinners. This spot is for dinners. So yes, our January has not been fun so far, and it's already shaping up to be an expensive month. So yes. Okay, moving on to the rest of the sidebar. It is week 3 that we are planning out. I didn't do this last week, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. What I used to do was use the cute little dividers. Okay. All right, now that is in. Now we are going to take our full box. I'm feeling frosty this coming week, actually, so I'm filming this on Friday the 9th. I don't think we're supposed to be getting in snow, but this weekend a cold front is coming in. So yes, it will definitely be chilly, chilly, chilly. We are actually going to be getting the furnace fixed this weekend, so just in time. Even if we couldn't get it fixed this weekend, we do have a fireplace, we have space heaters, but thankfully we are getting it fixed this weekend. The service guy is either coming out today or tomorrow. So thank goodness for that. This week, so I hope if you are in a climate similar to mine, I hope you are staying warm this winter. That looks very, very crooked. And I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning of this video, but I always pull extra stickers from PlannerKate sheets that I know I will use. So this is what I have used. If you are new to my channel, I use pretty much all PlannerKate stickers in my life planner. So if you ever want to know what sheet number a certain sticker comes from, just let me know down in the comments and I will gladly pull that sheet number for you so that you can purchase that on your own. I am not a PlannerKate affiliate. I am just a longtime customer, lover of PlannerKate stickers. I have been buying and using PlannerKate stickers since 2015. So I guess you could say I love her shop. Okay, I do need to write the days of the week through here for dinners. All right, so let's move on to the plans for the week. Not much happening again, thankfully. I love quiet, relaxing weeks. It would be even better if we didn't have to make a large purchase or a large repair. But, you know, that's how adulting goes sometimes. Laundry. I do need to focus on laundry on Monday. We have been in this house for, it's been almost 7 years. So I don't know much about how long furnaces are supposed to last you. If I were to guess, I'd say 10 years. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we have been in this house for 6.5, almost 7 years, and it was a new build. So fun stuff. I'm actually going to move up the trash day. I don't like how close it is. All right, another thing that I need to be reminded on for Monday is I do need to pay my son's preschool tuition. So, hold on. I know I have some old PlannerKate stickers. Here we go, tuition due. And of course these do not match the kit. Okay, we're not gonna use those then. What I will use is a backpack. We can do that. I could also do a money icon, but oh well. I'm going to move that right over here. All right, another thing that's on my to-do list for Monday, if you've watched my previous Plan With Me videos, you may or may not have remembered me talking about a kids consignment sale called Here We Grow Again. We do have a very large kids consignment sale here in the Midwest. I am in Indiana, and every year they have 2 sales, a spring sale and a fall sale. And I consign and volunteer at these baby sales, and I also shop at these sales. So it is very, very well, gently used and well taken care of kids' clothes. So a lot of my children's clothes come from these sales, and it's really great. They sell more than just clothes, but I mostly look for the clothes. So with that being said, we are getting ready for the spring sale, and I do need to start loading those outfits into the system, the computer system, to be sold. In previous years, I've made hundreds of dollars in one sale just reselling my kids' old, gently used clothing. And when I say gently used, I mean this sale is very particular about the quality of clothes. Like, there could be absolutely no set-in stains. There could be no teeny tiny little holes. So they check, and yes, they do check the clothes. So it is all very good quality stuff. Okay, let's mark that. I need to start prepping those clothes. So let's do, I'm actually going to use one of these. And I will be doing that Monday and on Wednesday as well. I'm going to go ahead and mark it on Wednesday as well. All right. I am going to put my workouts in at the bottom. So Monday's workout is going to be a vest walk. So I'm going to use my weighted vest and walk on my treadmill. And then I need to stretch as well. So let's do... And I also have a stretch script. Along with a black and white icon. So yes, this bottom area will be my little active workout space since my kids don't have any extracurricular activities happening this season. Moving on to Tuesday, I do have a payday from Etsy coming. And then my husband also gets paid on Wednesday as well. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put his payday down as well. Sometimes those little sheets just don't want to go back in. I'm going to put his closer down here because he usually gets his midday. So far, as far as I know, I will be walking Jimmy on Tuesday and Thursday, I believe. So and another thing I need to do on Tuesday is I need to close out the previous week's budget. And I'm just now realizing I only pulled one budget script. So come Sunday, I will need to, when we get to Sunday, I'm going to have to grab another script. Okay. Actually, I'm going to take this guy off. I think that's why I only pulled one budget script, is because I like to put down close budget on Tuesdays. Okay. Tuesday's workout will be yoga and a core workout. So, yoga. And I'm going to use this one for a core workout. I haven't used these guys in a while. And of course, I need a yoga icon. I've been doing really well with sticking to my exercise and movement routine so far. So isn't that usually how it goes though? Like the first couple of weeks of January is when you go really strong and really well, and it usually starts to taper off after that. So we will continue to see if I can stick to the routine. Oh, this one is core. Moving on to Wednesday, we are doing just a normal walk. So I'm not sure what the weather is looking like for the rest of the week, but if it's nice enough outside, I'm definitely going to walk outside. If not, there's always my treadmill. Another thing I need to do on Wednesday is meal plan, because I go grocery shopping on Thursdays. And then I also need to do my photo purge. Okay. I think that's it for Wednesday. We are just moving right along. Going on to Thursday, I need to go grocery shopping. So that's been super fun because our grocery bill, I've had to increase our grocery budget. And some of you might be like, well, I had to do that a few months ago. You're just now doing that? Lucky you. I was trying to hold off as long as possible. But alas, I have had to up our grocery budget. And that's not fun. I'm pretty sure my toddler is also going through a growth spurt because that boy is starting to eat more and more food, more and more throughout the day. So, fun stuff. Jimmy, I will also be walking him, as far as I know, on Thursday. I need to find another paw print because I still have not put in my PlannerKate order. Honestly, it's going to be hard to, I'm going to have to trim down my PlannerKate budget for next week because of this whole furnace and AC unit situation. So unfortunately, the sticker kit budget is going to take a hit, which is very unfortunate. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's just stickers. I can always decorate my planner with lots of other stickers that I have, highlighters, pens, markers, all that other stuff. So everything will be fine. What am I doing on Thursday as for my exercise? I am doing a walk and a lower body. All right, we're going to focus on lower body again this week. Thursday is good old weigh-in day. Now, today is Friday, like I said before, and I was supposed to weigh in, and I completely forgot. So I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. I only weigh myself at the beginning of the day before I've eaten or drank anything. Because that's the number that matters. We are also going to be using another Friday Doodle Girl this Friday because she's so cute. And then I also will be filming a plan with me. Now, instead of my usual film stickers, I am going to be using, I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I'm using the black and white icons. All right. Friday's workout is just going to be yoga. It has felt really good to get back into a consistent routine with yoga again. Yoga is one of those things where you don't realize how good it is for your body, specifically your joints. You don't realize how amazing it makes you feel until you stop doing it. And so far it just feels really good to get back into yoga again. So I'm very, very happy with that. Now, I did not have a rest day sticker that matched the colors of this kit. So instead, I am just going to use a heart. Let's put it right here. I probably could have centered that a little bit better, but oh well. Another thing that I need to mark in my planner for Saturday is we have 2 birthdays in the family. My youngest nephew is turning 14. Yes, 14. Holy cow. He is turning 14 on the 17th. And my youngest niece is turning 1. So and then I think we are having her Caroline's birthday party on Saturday night. Or maybe it's Saturday during the day. It'll be either Saturday or Sunday. I'm pretty sure they switched it to Saturday. So actually I want to use a different one. Let's use this guy. And let's also put the flags down. The word birthday kind of, I trailed up a tiny bit on that, but that's okay. And why not finish it off with a balloon? Okay, as far as my nephew's birthday celebration, that's tentatively scheduled for Thursday, but since it's not 100% known yet, I'm going to hold off on putting any of that down. Sunday, I'm going to put this family time sticker in there. because Sunday will be a chill family day at home. I also need to edit my plan with me. I could probably move that little computer closer. Okay. I'm going to put that down here. And then the budget. Got to get the budget ready for the following week. And then on Sunday, I am doing a gentle, long stretch, kind of like restorative yoga, but it's going to be more like a stretch than yoga. So let's get that in. I forgot to put that in my plan with me for last week. I noticed that like 2 days after I filmed. I was like, wait, where did Sunday's workout? I didn't put it in. All right. I think that is pretty much it for our plan with me. As you can see, I used up a good amount of the sampler sheet, which is what I usually do. I just realized I could have used that laptop. Oh well. So yeah, that is what the week is looking like. So yes, if you enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this from me, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. I hope everybody has a happy and safe rest of the January month, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye, everyone.